Neerja Bhatia was born and raised in India, where she learned at a young age about the mind-body connection. In The Art of Resilience, Unlocking the Power of Your Natural Intelligence, Neerja offers a guide for using fear and resistance as fuel for finding greater clarity in our lives. And here today, welcome Neerja.
Thank you.
I'm so excited. Of course you're here today. We're talking to you. However, I just am so excited to have you here. This is definitely one of my passions, and I am excited that you're here.
Well, thank you. I'm excited to be here as well.
Let's talk about your book.
Sure, absolutely. What would you like to know?
I would like to know I guess you were talking about where it all stems from, but what gave you the courage to write it?
Well, when I was growing up in India, my father taught me that man is a master of his own destiny, whereas my mother taught me that without the will of God, even a leaf cannot move. So I grew up with a lot of confusion on what is right, what is wrong. So this led me to a path of self-discovery. And along with that, growing up with, girls not having all the rights like boys do, and my father constantly saying that I wish I had a boy, my life would be much better. So all those things caught up with me, and it led me to self-discovery and writing this book.
And Neerja, this is you with your mother?
Yes.
What's your mother's name?
Nirmal.
Nirmal. Okay, so it's great. You found courage, even though perhaps it wasn't ideal for your father to have a daughter, let's say, and he did mention once or twice in your lifetime that he'd wish you were a boy. How did that affect you, though, growing up? And I really want to know how you use that as fuel, because a lot of people would actually use that to tear themselves down and keep themselves down. You rebuilt yourself.
Correct.
How did you do that?
Well, I used the tools of resilience, getting to know what was going on and realizing that it wasn't I shouldn't take it personally, because it was my dad's need for security, because in India, a son represents security for old age. And also it's a legacy that the son's going to leave, they're going to leave a legacy behind. And so I did not take it personally. I turned it around by working on myself, forgiving my father, and today I have a great relationship with him because of all the work that I've done, and he does call me his son. I don't know what part he doesn't understand that I'm a daughter, but I'm okay with it.
It's okay, but you know what I like that you said? Two really important things. The resilience, of course, that's in the title of your book, but you didn't take it personally. And that's so important. Can you tell the viewers how they can do that? How can they use somebody else's issues and maybe not use it personally or take it personally? How do they do that?
Well, one thing is that every time there's a setback, there is a gift in it. So the gift that I found in my dad's and my relationship was that if the closeness that I did not have with him gave me the courage and boldness that I have today. And so there's a gift in adversity, there's a gift in any challenge, setbacks. So to learn from it, to become curious. What am I learning from it? What is it teaching me? What is it all about? So to have a curious mind and use failures as a stepping stone. Do not run away or shy away from failures, because failures is what teaches you, gives you character. Walt Disney has had bankruptcy, twice? And I mean, I've had a lot of setbacks and failures, but not to shy away from it. Talk about it openly and expose yourself for having failures. There's nothing wrong with it.
And I love that you said bold, because I'm looking at your wardrobe and I think subliminally you're sending everybody a message. These bold colors, absolutely gorgeous, and I think it really highlights your personality. You definitely are very bold and don't seem to shy away from very much. And I don't think you have much belief in that word fear. But I want everybody our viewers to watch, who are watching, I really want them to have one important tip. What's the one thing that you would say you want everybody to remember from this interview?
To learn from your fear. When the fear comes up, it's not that I don't get afraid. Of course I do. But I look at it and I go into it, witness it, and learn from it. So breathe into your fear, we use coping mechanism to run away from our fear. You know, we'll eat too much, we'll hide our fear, we'll drink, we'll use addictions, we'll blame, complain. So instead of going to that mindset, create a new mindset of curiosity on what is this fear about? Where is it coming from? Is it real or is it perceived? And most of the times it's a perceived fear.
So fear is perception, and you're saying to maybe look at it in a different way. Everything is a matter of perception, correct?
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much for joining us, Neerja.
Thank
you. Your daughter, your father rather, raised a wonderful daughter, and I am very happy that you joined us today. So everybody, no need to fear, because the art of resilience can help you unlock that power of your natural intelligence. Now you can always log on to WTNH.com for more information.